Good evening. It is Tuesday, March 3rd, 2026. I'm Travis, and this is the Daily Report. Busy day today. Got up at a normal time because we had the nurse coming over in the morning. Take a look at the owie on my leg. It's coming. It's slow. It's coming. My biggest frustration with it is as long as it's an open wound, and it is healing, it's just healing slowly. But as long as it's an open wound, I can't get into the swimming pool here. If I can't get in the swimming pool here, I'm unmotivated to get onto the treadmill here. So, and I really should get back down there doing it. One of these days, we're going to figure it out and get over it. Anyway, the nurse came, she looked at it, cleaned it up, dressed it again, and, well, just know that once you get to be Travis's age, I'm young, hip, and debonair, and I'm almost 27 years old. But when you get that little ulcer opening on your leg, it will take a time to heal. It will heal, but it'll take time. What the heck? After the nurse left, it was time for lunch. I just had something here. I had some slices of pork roast here that I actually got from Texas. There's a smokehouse in New Braunfels, Texas. And for Christmas, I get a couple specialty meats. I'd taken some out of the freezer that I had saved since December, and it was delicious. Smoked pork loin, a couple of slices of bread, some fresh vegetables, and dip. Made for a good lunch. In the afternoon, after we cleaned up the kitchen, I had to hightail it out of here. It was housekeeping day. It was supposed to be housekeeping day yesterday, and they changed it on me. I had cleaned up the place because I never want the housekeeper to see how I really live. And so it was ready. She came over. I decided to get out of here. I ran out of here. I did out of the building. It was a very pleasant day today. Sunny and a little chilly yet. It's not really total spring taken on. But we did a couple of errand hops, and then I've talked before about the Buy Nothing group on Facebook. Buy Nothing in your suburb. People put up stuff that they want to give away that they would ordinarily either just dump or maybe take to a Goodwill or a Salvation Army store. They offer it to their neighbors instead. A woman here in town was offering a lot of medical equipment. Her mother recently passed away, and this was stuff that her mother had used. So there was a blood pressure machine, a scan thermometer where you just point it at your forehead and scan it. What else was in there? Oh, the little thing you put on your finger to tell you your pulse ox, your oxygen measurement. All of them working. So I picked those up. Actually, I don't need most of that stuff. I have it already. I picked it up for Massage Lady, because she will be able to pass it on to her other patients who still need it. So that was a good deed done today to pick that stuff up. After that, came on home and had a little hour or so to get ready. I took care of a couple of things here at the desk before heading to the hospital. You may or may not know, most people do, that 6.5 years ago, I needed and was blessed to receive a double transplant, a kidney and a liver. And every month at my hospital, they still have a transplant support group for people who are waiting for their transplants. They're listed and they're waiting for the right day, or for people who have had transplants. So I went to that. They had an interesting presentation. They have 6 coordinators, and each of them is assigned to one of the patients. And they gave us an overview. We met all 6 and gave us an overview of what they do day by day. And I certainly hear from mine often enough. Not as often as I used to, because after all, it's been 6.5 years and I'm doing fine, but she still watches over me and takes care of everything. And I appreciate that a great deal. The interesting thing, at the end of every meeting, the formal presentation, we break up into organ groups, and we can discuss with people who have had our same transplant, folks either who are awaiting the day that they'll be called to get it, and they're anxious and they're eager and they want to ask questions, or for those of us who have had the transplants already, sharing our experience. Well, I've been doing this for 6 years now, since I've had the surgery, And every time I've been there, when the meeting breaks up, I go join the liver folks, people who either have had or are waiting for a liver transplant. I've gotten both, remember. I got liver and a kidney. Something struck me today, and I thought to myself, I've never sat down with with the kidney transplant group. So I went over there, met some new people, shared some stories. I shared some of my story. They shared some of their stories, and got to know a few new folks. And I think from now on, I'll probably alternate 1 month the liver people and 1 month the kidney people. After that, I had not yet had dinner. Went over to Culver's and got my burger and salad like I've been doing. Came back here, watched a little TV, called St. Anne. Talked to St. Anne tonight for a half an hour like I usually do. Watched the news, watched a little follow up, and then all of a sudden it's time for the Daily Report. So this has been the Daily Report for Tuesday, March 3rd, 2026. I will be back tomorrow with tomorrow's Daily Report. Have a good Wednesday, y'all.